Cryptography plays a critical role in securing data, communications, and digital transactions. However, it's constantly under threat from various cryptographic attacks. New emerging technologies also introduce challenges and opportunities in cryptography. In this video, we will explore different types of cryptographic attacks and the latest advancements shaping the future of encryption. By understanding these threats and emerging trends, we can better protect digital assets and maintain privacy in the evolving cybersecurity landscape. A brute force attack is one of the most basic but effective cryptographic attacks. It involves systematically guessing all possible keys or passwords until the correct one is found. Attackers use automated tools that can try millions or even billions of combinations in a short period. For symmetric encryption like advanced encryption standard, brute force attacks attempt every possible key until they break the encryption. For password hashing, attackers use tools like John the Ripper or Hashcat to crack weak or unsalted hashes. In 2013, Adobe suffered a massive breach where 130 million encrypted passwords were exposed. Many of these passwords were weak and cracked through brute force techniques. Similarly, Bitcoin wallets with weak passwords have been compromised by attackers using brute force methods. The best defense against brute force attacks is to use strong encryption and secure authentication methods. Using longer encryption keys such as AES-256 makes brute force impractical. Implementing rate limiting and account lockouts can slow down or prevent repeated login attempts. Strong password hashing functions like bcrypt and Argon2 make it significantly harder for attackers to crack stored passwords. Such security measures can effectively mitigate the risk of brute force attacks. A dictionary attack is a more efficient version of a brute force attack. Instead of guessing all possible passwords, attackers will use pre-compiled lists of commonly used passwords or phrases. These lists are often gathered from real-world password leaks and breaches. The attack is much faster than brute force because it avoids random guessing and focuses on commonly used passwords. Examples of weak passwords that appear in dictionary lists include password 123, QWERTY, and let me in. One of the most well-known examples of a dictionary attack source is the RockU breach of 2009. This breach exposed 32 million plain text passwords, which later became a widely used database for attackers. To defend against dictionary attacks, strong password policies should be enforced. Using multi-factor authentication adds an extra layer of security, making password attacks less effective. Salting password hashes prevents attackers from using pre-computed hash lists to crack passwords. By implementing these defense mechanisms, we can significantly reduce the risk of dictionary attacks. A birthday attack exploits the mathematical probability of hash collisions. It's based on the birthday paradox, which states that in a group of 23 people, there is a 50% chance that two share the same birthday. This concept applies to cryptographic hash functions, where two different inputs can produce the same hash value. The attacker generates many inputs until they find two different ones that result in the same hash, known as collision. If successful, an attacker can forge digital signatures or tamper with files without detection. One real-world example of a birthday attack was in 2017, when Google and CWI Amsterdam successfully broke SHA-1 by finding a collision. This demonstrated that SHA-1 was no longer secure and should not be used for cryptographic hashing. Similarly, MD5 hash collisions have been exploited to create fake digital certificates, leading to its deprecation. To defend against birthday attacks, it's crucial to use collision-resistant hash functions like SHA-256, SHA-3, or Blake2. Implementing digital signatures with secure hash functions ensures authenticity and prevents forgery. By transitioning to stronger hash algorithms, we can mitigate the risks associated with birthday attacks. Another attack is a man-in-the-middle attack, which occurs when an attacker secretly intercepts and alters communication between two parties. This attack allows the hacker to eavesdrop on private conversations, steal sensitive data, or inject malicious content. Man-in-the-middle attacks often take place on unsecured network connections, such as public Wi-Fi or improperly configured HTTPS. The attacker intercepts data passing between the user and the destination server, gaining unauthorized access to the information. Some man-in-the-middle attacks involve fake TLS certificates that trick users into thinking they are communicating with a legitimate website. One real-world example is the 2015 Superfish attack, where Lenovo laptops came pre-installed with software that used a fake root certificate. This enabled the software to perform man-in-the-middle attacks by injecting ads into encrypted HTTPS websites, compromising security. Another common example involving fake Wi-Fi hotspots, where hackers create networks named Free Airport Wi-Fi or similar to lure unsuspecting users. Once connected, the hacker can intercept sensitive information like login credentials and banking details. To defend against man-in-the-middle attacks, always use TLS encryption, ensuring HTTPS and the latest versions like TLS 1.2 or 1.3. Public key pinning can help detect and prevent the use of fake TLS certificates, ensuring secure communication. Avoid using public Wi-Fi networks without a VPN, and always verify website certificates before entering sensitive information. By following these precautions, we can reduce the risk of falling victim to man-in-the-middle attacks. Side channel attack exploits physical characteristics of a system, such as power consumption, timing, or electromagnetic emissions, rather than breaking the encryption algorithm itself. These attacks take advantage of the way cryptographic operations are executed to extract sensitive information. One type of side channel attack is the timing attack, where attackers measure how long encryption operations take to execute. Another method is power analysis, which monitors a device's power consumption to infer cryptographic keys. A more advanced form is the electromagnetic attack, which captures data from signals emitted by electronic devices. One well-known example of a side channel attack is the 2013 NSA Tempest program, where the NSA allegedly used electromagnetic signals to spy on computer systems. Another example is the raw hammer attack, a hardware-based attack that flips bits in DRAM memory to exploit cryptographic weaknesses. To defend against side channel attacks, cryptographic operations should be designed to run in constant time to prevent timing analysis. Hardware devices, on the other hand, should be shielded against power and electromagnetic analysis to prevent attackers from gathering sensitive information. By securing cryptographic implementations against side channel attacks, we can enhance the overall security of encryption systems. A replay attack occurs when an attacker captures legitimate data, such as login requests or encrypted messages, and replays them later to impersonate a user. This type of attack is dangerous because it does not require decryption or password cracking, just capturing and retransmitted previously sent data. The attacker typically uses network packet sniffing tools like Wireshark to intercept sensitive data. Once captured, they replay the intercepted data to trick a system into thinking it's a legitimate request. One real-world example is car key fob attacks, where attackers record the signal from a car's key fob and replay it to unlock the vehicle remotely. Another example is in banking, where hackers replay old payment requests to trick systems into processing duplicate transactions. To prevent replay attacks, systems should implement session tokens or one-time passwords, also known as OTPs. Using timestamps and nonces in authentication requests can ensure that previously sent data cannot be reused. By enforcing these security measures, we can protect systems from unauthorized access and fraudulent transactions caused by replay attacks. Chosen Ciphertext Attack, or CCA, allows an attacker to decrypt encrypted messages by sending manipulated ciphertext and analyzing the system's responses. Instead of breaking the encryption directly, the attacker exploits how the system handles decryption errors. The attacker sends malformed ciphertext to the system, triggering a response. The system then returns an error message or behaves in a way that reveals information about the encryption. By repeating this process multiple times, the attacker can gradually decrypt the data without needing the encryption key. One real-world example of chosen ciphertext attack is Poodle attack from 2014, which exploited weaknesses in SSL 3.0, padding to decrypt secure communications. Another example is the Blechen-Batcher attack, which targeted RSA encryption, allowing attackers to decrypt SSL TLS encrypted data. To defend against chosen ciphertext attacks, encryption protocols should use authenticated encryption with associated data, such as AES GCM. It's also important to disable outdated and insecure encryption modes like SSL 3.0 and PKCS1 version 1.5, which are vulnerable to these types of attacks. By using modern cryptographic techniques and securing encryption implementations, we can prevent attackers from exploiting decryption mechanisms. Now we will cover the emerging issues in cryptography, starting with Tor, a network designed for anonymous communication. Tor, also known as the Onion Router, is a privacy-focused network designed to enable anonymous internet browsing. It achieves this by encrypting and routing traffic through a series of volunteer-operated nodes worldwide. This process prevents surveillance and tracking, making Tor a valuable tool for privacy advocates, whistleblowers, and individuals in oppressive regimes. However, it's also exploited by cybercriminals to evade law enforcement and conduct illicit activities. Tor's functionality is based on onion routing, where traffic is encrypted in multiple layers. Each connection passes through at least 3 random nodes: an entry node, a middle node, and an exit node. Each node only knows the previous and next hop, but never the full route, ensuring anonymity. Websites on the Tor network use .onion domains, which do not reveal their IP addresses, making them difficult to track. For security, Tor relies on AES encryption for traffic protection and TLS to prevent eavesdropping. Despite its strong anonymity, Tor has weaknesses, such as exit nodes and traffic correlation attacks. While Tor enhances privacy, users must remain cautious, as browsing through the network does not guarantee complete security. While Tor provides strong anonymity, it also faces several cryptographic challenges and limitations. One major issue is exit node vulnerabilities. Although traffic is encrypted within the Tor network, it's decrypted at the exit node before reaching its final destination. If the exit node is controlled by an attacker or surveillance agency, sensitive data can be monitored. Another risk is malicious nodes. Governments and hackers often set up fake nodes to perform traffic analysis and potentially de-anonymize users. Additionally, Tor suffers from slow speeds due to multiple layers of encryption and routing through multiple relays. Despite these challenges, Tor has several important real-world use cases. Journalists and activists rely on Tor to bypass censorship and communicate freely in restrictive environments. Whistleblowers, including Edward Snowden, have used Tor to share sensitive information securely. However, cybercriminals also exploit Tor to host illegal marketplaces, such as the Silk Road, which was shut down by law enforcement. Looking ahead, the future of Tor and dark web cryptography may involve integration with the blockchain for decentralized anonymity. Additionally, post-quantum encryption methods will be necessary to counter future decryption threats from quantum computing. As technology evolves, securing the Tor network against new cryptographic challenges will be critical to maintaining privacy and anonymity online. Blockchain is a decentralized distributed ledger technology that securely records transactions without requiring a central authority. It relies heavily on cryptographic techniques to ensure integrity, security, and immutability of data. Blockchain transactions are grouped into blocks, and each block contains cryptographic hash of the previous block, forming a chain. This use of hashing ensures that any modification in one block would alter all subsequent blocks, making tampering nearly impossible. To verify transactions, blockchain networks use digital signatures, where users sign transactions with the private keys using the elliptic curve digital signature algorithm. Consensus mechanisms like proof of work and proof of stake leverage cryptographic techniques to validate transactions without relying on a trusted third party. Proof of work requires participants called miners to solve complex cryptographic puzzles to validate transactions. Proof of stake, on the other hand, selects validators based on the amount of cryptocurrency they hold, reducing energy consumption. By combining these cryptographic techniques, blockchain technology ensures secure, tamper-resistant, and transparent transactions across decentralized systems. While blockchain provides strong security, it also faces several cryptographic challenges and limitations. One of the biggest concerns is the quantum threat to blockchain. Future quantum computers could break elliptic curve digital signature algorithm signatures, allowing attackers to forge transactions. Another challenge is scalability. The high computational cost of cryptographic verification, especially in Bitcoin's proof of work system, makes blockchain scaling difficult. Additionally, privacy concerns exist because public blockchains expose transaction data. This has led to the development of privacy-focused cryptocurrencies like Zach, which uses zero-knowledge proofs, and Monero, which uses ring signatures. To address these challenges, several innovations are shaping the future of blockchain cryptography. One major advancement is post-quantum cryptography, using lattice-based signatures to protect against future quantum attacks. Another solution is layer 2 technologies, such as the Lightning Network, which improve transaction speeds and scalability. Lastly, zero-knowledge proofs are being integrated into blockchain for enhanced privacy and efficient transaction verification. As blockchain evolves, adopting these cryptographic innovations will be essential, and this is to maintain security, scalability, and privacy. Lightweight cryptography is designed for resource-constrained environments, where traditional cryptographic algorithms are too computationally expensive. Devices such as Internet of Things, sensors, embedded systems, and RFID tags often have limited processing power, memory, and energy supply. Traditional encryption methods like Advanced Encryption Standard 256 and RSA require significant computational resources, making them impractical for low-power devices. To address this, lightweight cryptography uses smaller key sizes and optimized operations to reduce processing overhead while maintaining security. It's specifically designed to operate efficiently in constrained environments without sacrificing protection against attacks. Several lightweight cryptographic algorithms has been developed. Several lightweight cryptographic algorithms have been developed to balance security and efficiency. Present is a block cipher designed for RFID tags and sensor networks, offering strong security with minimal resource usage. Cha-Cha-20 is a stream cipher optimized for software efficiency, providing faster encryption compared to advanced encryption standard in certain applications. TinyECC is an elliptic curve cryptography implementation tailored for IoT devices, allowing secure communication with minimal power consumption. As IoT adoption continues to grow, the demand for lightweight cryptographic solutions will increase to ensure security without compromising device performance. Future research will focus on developing even more efficient encryption techniques that can resist emerging threats, including quantum attacks. While lightweight cryptography provides security for resource-constrained devices, it also comes with several challenges and limitations. one major issue is the trade-off between security and efficiency. Reducing key sizes and computational requirements makes encryption faster but also increases the risk of vulnerabilities. Another challenge is key management, as many IoT devices lack the ability to securely store and manage cryptographic keys. Without proper key protection, even the strongest encryption can be compromised. Additionally, lightweight cryptographic implementations are more susceptible to physical attacks, such as side-channel attacks. Timing analysis and power consumption monitoring can be used to extract cryptographic keys from low-power devices. Looking ahead, the future of lightweight cryptography will focus on improving security while maintaining efficiency. Organizations like NIST are developing global standards for lightweight cryptography to ensure compatibility and security best practices. Another emerging challenge is AI-driven cryptanalysis, where machine learning models are used to identify weaknesses in cryptographic algorithms. Future lightweight encryption methods must be designed, and this is to resist AI-based attacks and the evolving cybersecurity threats. Homomorphic encryption, or HE, is an advanced cryptographic method that allows computations on encrypted data without decrypting it. This technology is essential for secure cloud computing, privacy, preserving artificial intelligence, and confidential data analysis. Traditional encryption methods require data to be decrypted before processing, exposing it to potential security risks. Homomorphic encryption enables mathematical operations such as addition and multiplication to be performed directly on encrypted data. The result remains encrypted, and when decrypted, produces the correct output as if the operations were performed on plain text. There are three main types of homomorphic encryption, each with different levels of functionality. Partially homomorphic encryption, PHE, supports only one type of operation, either addition or multiplication. Examples include RSA and ILJAML encryption, which allow limited calculations on ciphertexts. Somewhat homomorphic encryption supports a limited number of both addition and multiplication operations before the ciphertext becomes too complex to process. Fully homomorphic encryption allows unlimited operations on encrypted data, making it ideal for cloud computing and AI applications. Examples of FHE implementations include IBM's HeLib and Microsoft Seal, which are being developed for privacy-preserving computations. As homomorphic encryption technology advances, it will play a crucial role in securing sensitive data while enabling computations in untrusted environments. Homomorphic encryption offers strong security benefits, but it also faces several challenges that limit its widespread adoption. One major issue is computational overhead. Fully homomorphic encryption is significantly slower than traditional encryption methods, making it impractical for many real-time applications. Another challenge is complex key management. FHE requires large encryption keys, making secure storage and handling difficult for real-world implementation. Additionally, standardization and adoption remain a challenge. Homomorphic encryption is still in the early research phase, and no universal standard has been established for widespread use. Despite these challenges, homomorphic encryption has promising future applications. One of the most important use cases is privacy-preserving cloud computing, where sensitive data, such as medical records, can be processed securely without decryption. Another key application is secure AI model training, allowing machine learning algorithms to be trained on encrypted datasets while maintaining privacy. In the financial sector, homomorphic encryption can enable banks to process encrypted transactions without ever accessing customer data, ensuring confidentiality and regulatory compliance. As research continues, improvements in efficiency, key management, and standardization will be essential for making homomorphic encryption practical for real-world security applications. Quantum computing is an emerging technology that leverages quantum mechanics to perform computations exponentially faster than classical computers. While quantum computers are still in their early stages, their potential to break traditional encryption algorithms poses a significant threat to cryptography. One of the biggest concerns is Shor's algorithm, which can efficiently break widely used encryption methods such as RSA, elliptic curve cryptography, and Diffie-Hellman key exchange in a polynomial time. If quantum computers reach practical scale, they will render these encryption techniques obsolete, compromising the security of online communications and digital transactions. Grover's algorithm is another major quantum threat comes in, which can reduce the security of symmetric encryption methods such as advanced encryption standard. To maintain equivalent security, key sizes will need to be doubled, meaning AES-128 will need to be upgraded to AES-256 for quantum resistance. Additionally, quantum computing threatens digital signatures used in SSL TLS encryption, which are critical for website authentication and secure communication. If current cryptographic signatures become breakable, many existing security protocols will no longer be reliable. The rapid advancements in quantum computing highlight the urgent need for post-quantum cryptographic solutions to safeguard digital security in the future. To counterattack the threat posed by quantum computers, researchers are developing post-quantum cryptographic algorithms that are resistant to quantum attacks. One of the leading approaches is lattice-based cryptography, with algorithms such as NTRU and Cryptel's Kyber, which provide strong security even against quantum computing capabilities. Another approach is hash-based signatures such as Sphinx Plus, which offers quantum-resistant digital signatures based on secure cryptographic hash functions. Additionally, code-based cryptography, including the MC-Elise cipher, provides an alternative encryption method that remains secure against quantum decryption techniques. The future of quantum-resistant cryptography relies on international standardization efforts. The NIST Post-Quantum Standardization Initiative is working on developing and approving quantum-safe encryption methods for widespread adoption. Another key advancement is hybrid crypto systems, which combine traditional encryption with post-quantum algorithms to ensure security during the transition to the quantum era. As quantum computing continues to advance, implementing post-quantum cryptographic techniques will be essential to protecting data and digital communications from those future threats. In this video, we explore cryptographic attacks and the emerging issues shaping the future of encryption. From brute force and man-in-the-middle attacks to advanced threats like quantum computing, cryptography must continuously evolve to stay ahead of adversaries. Emerging technologies such as blockchain, lightweight cryptography, and homomorphic encryption offer new security solutions, but also introduce challenges that require innovation and adaptation. With the rise of quantum computing, traditional encryption methods will become obsolete, emphasizing the need for post-quantum cryptographic solutions. To stay secure, organizations and individuals must adopt strong encryption, stay informed about evolving threats, and implement the latest cryptographic advancements. By understanding these challenges and innovations, we can build a more secure digital future. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay updated on the latest cybersecurity and cryptography. Stay safe and see you in the next video.